Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Oh, I guess I should probably have Daz up at least, right? So we're going to be going into Daz, be doing a little bit of work in Selara. Hope everyone's having a good day. Sorry I've been out. It's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. Gout came back, so that pretty much sapped my energy for basically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday I was really sick, and then yesterday I started feeling better, but had to work overtime. So here I am. Hopefully I can get past this again. This gout is getting outrageous. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the studios. Boop, there we go. Oh, what's my buddy talking about now? Yeah. Alrighty. We're actually almost done with this scene. I've been pecking away at it throughout the week. Probably got like, I don't know, maybe like 6 more images, and we got to change up some stuff. Sounds good? Sounds good. Alright, cool. Let's see. I had my suspicious. She might have been involved. She had been eyeing my knife for a few days. Alright, so let's get a pose that kind of like has him thinking, I think, would be the best setup. Oh, it is cold today, so I am moving extra slow. I think I have some poses from like one of these male ones that has him like thinking. None of these though. Is it this one? Yeah, I think this will work. Whew. All right. Let's get the MC in this image because he hasn't been in the image at all in this particular scene. As you can tell, he is hidden. Making sure I have all the lineup right because depending on what part of the free roam you're on, he's either over here or he's over here. So I'm just making sure I had that right. And then maybe like over the top. Ooh, head's way too big on that one. Don't mind shots like that though. Kind of show the head just like that. Let's get them looking at each other, and then I think we'll be golden and ready. Ooh, look at each other. Toggle that head and eyes. Might have to move it up a little bit since his head moved. He shifted a little bit. I think that'll be okay. Right there. There's a little bit of poke through between the fingers, but as soon as we hide his legs, it won't matter because it's basically going to be like that, and now it doesn't. Unfortunately, because I did that, now it looks like he's poking through. So let's go ahead and check that out. All we got to do is maybe twist it a little bit or a lot and then bend. Got to do both. That'll work. Cool. So I don't get confused. Goodbye, camera number 1. Da 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 da. This song, kind of catchy, not gonna lie. All right, let's see what it looks like in iRay view. A preview. See what we have. See what we have. Not sure if I'm gonna have to turn the sun or not. I don't think so, but that DOF makes the MC look pretty horrendous if you ask me. So I might have to jack that up quite a bit. Let's look, see what 11 does. I mean, it's still not the greatest, and I think it's due to the lighting mainly because the sun's coming in from this side rather than this side, which is fine. It's just gonna be like dark. I might even add a little bit more. It's all by preference anyways, whatever you as the creator wants, you know what I'm saying? So like if I like a lot of DOF, I could have a lot of DOF. It's really, what the hell is wrong with this damn thing? It's really whatever you're feeling, you know what I'm saying? That's the joy about 3D art. Yeah, people can critique it, but ultimately they didn't make it, you did. So alright, this looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and do a file, save as. This would be number 427. Yes, this free roam just keeps growing. Feels like it's never going to end. Not gonna lie, getting quite a bit burned out from doing this free roam. Really want to move on to something else. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. You just got to keep pushing through. It's not like I can just quit on doing this, right? Putting down my little mark count. We have made one render today so far. Yay. While this is saving, I'll just continue making and rolling my good old cigarettes for today and tomorrow. Man, that gout though. Man, that crap messed me up. I was on these pills and these pills make me so queasy. So, man, I was sitting there fighting not to puke for like days. And then finally on Friday, it's like, man, I can't take any more of these pills. But I ended up freaking losing my lunch on that. Can't eat anything, so it was miserable. Can't drink anything. All you can do is just sit there and suffer, basically. So naturally, I celebrated with a double cheeseburger yesterday. All right, that has been saved. Let's see what's going on now. Let's get an image of the MC this time around. Let's hide the dagger. I could have gone with an image from the alien, but the past few shots have been that, so I just kind of want to do a shot of and change up the atmosphere a little bit with that. I think this will work just fine. It all depends on the lighting on the MC. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't even think I'll change the maybe I should change the expression to like a little bit of a doubt or something added into whatever he already has going on. Maybe that'll help pop the image a little bit, you know? Oh God, that's horrible. Alright, so let's go ahead and change the rotation of the sun. Okay, clearly it goes the other way, so let's try like 320. More. 280. That'll work. Maybe I should straighten out his arm so he doesn't look quite uncomfortable. So let's do that. Bring his arm back. Oh my gosh, I can't get this right to save my life. Doesn't that look like a little dumb to me? I mean, it just looks stupid. Why does it look okay from this angle but not this angle? Oh. Alright, let's see. Do I need to bring it up more? Or up, yeah, towards me? No. You know what I think it is? It might be this twist here. And then like that. And then twist this again back this way. I think that's going to make it look a little better at least. Maybe like move his hand outward. That's better. That's a lot better. Okay, cool. Awesome. Now, let's go ahead and give him like a doubt. And I think... Oopsie. Nothing crazy. Yeah, good enough. Cool. Popping through these really quick. Like I said, I just... Ooh, man. I just want to get done with this. I'm hoping by like... Because I get off... I have off Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm hoping that I can... be done with all this by then. But we'll see. I mean, it's still a lot of images to do. So... it may or may not get done. See, I got about... I mean, I could probably get it done. I got about like 120 lines of dialogue left, which is a lot better than what I was freaking calling out, because I had like 400 and 500 lines of dialogue at one point. So pretty much you can consider each image like 2 lines of dialogue. So I need to get like 60 more images. So it's very much possible for me to finally be done with the free roam. But then I gotta do all the testing and stuff. I think from that point I'll probably, when I stream, just do some creative images from scratch or something, you know. That's what I'm thinking anyways. So if y'all have any ideas, let me know. Is it done saving yet? Yes, it is. Okay. Kind of want to bring in the other character for this one, but I don't think I can. I mean, I can. Don't want to waste the time doing so. Because Daz will crash and all this crap. Maybe I'll just do like a view like this. That's what I might do instead. And get the MC again. I'll have to crank that up. I think the DOF is still too high, honestly. Can't really make out anything in the background. I even have it at 11. Guess let's try a damn near 13 and see if that's any better. Yeah, I think that'll work. At least you can tell, like, hey, look, this is a cabin, this is a house, and that kind of stuff. So I think that'll work just fine. Been messing around with Unreal Engine, by the way, and I put in the new plugin for Daz3D Unreal, and let me tell you what, it does seem to be pretty good. Now it doesn't get the how do I put this? It doesn't do the textures and stuff for gens, but everything else, it's working amazing. And since Unreal Engine 5.4, apparently, we got this thing called Chaos Cloth. Now, Chaos cloth is what the fuck, man? Man, I'm having trouble doing my cigarettes this morning. Chaos cloth um, is pretty cool. So I can bring in clothing and have it like a smart content, basically, just how like Daz is, right? And that's going to make things a lot easier. So I was thinking about trying to maybe today, later on today, I'm going to try and be able to socket and add clothing, like if you pick it up or whatever off the ground. Although I'm not going to have that in my game, I can have my sockets in place regardless, and we can change the ones that's on the ground to whatever's in the inventory. So that's one thing I was thinking that I could do. I could just mess around and take some lessons and watch some videos on making the cinematics, but I really don't have any area set up to do cinematics. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I was thinking about getting a couple things on the store that's pretty cheap and start working with maybe some states. So state is like a character walking and then going to sit down and stuff like that, and see if I can't pull that off. But that's also an idea that maybe I should mess around with today. But first I got to get done with some images. I got 3 images done, which is pretty good. You got to start somewhere. I need time to think. We'll talk later. Okay, so let's go and I guess I don't know what I can use here. Maybe this one? He's saying I need some time to think. We can talk later. But that seems more like what's up versus that. Maybe I'll just go with this one. Just keep it simple, stupid, you know? Come on, man, move. I'll have to I'll probably just bend this arm and that'll take care of that. Yeah, just like that. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Yeah, that'll work. I saw them nips. What nips? I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a dude character, so you can see nips on dudes. Go ahead and do this. How you doing, you wrong? You doing all right? See, look at camera. Move the head. Let's see. Currently used. What expression are you using? We need more of like a sad, I think, is what I'm using. What is that thing? That's an alien. Just mess with the jaw a little bit. This is the male version of the alien. The females are blue. The males are green. As a goblin, I think this might be racism. Not a goblin either. He has little glowy antlers here. See how it looks. I'll probably have to change the sun dome again as well. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this scene, you'll see the female ones. They're more blue, and it's actually the same model. I just made the female look. Yeah, definitely got to change this. This is ugly. I changed the female to look male. So I guess you could call them like a trans. Because it is a female everything. I just gave it muscular morphs, bulky morphs to counteract the feminine morphs that's already implied with it. That right there will work. 430 images so far for this freaking free roam. Oh god, that came out of nowhere. I'm so sorry that you had to hear that. Alright, we got about 2 more images and I can switch it up. And while that's saving, I'll continue rolling. This is what we call multitasking. It's what you got to do when you have no time whatsoever in your life. It is all sucked up on different stuff. Like, what do you do on your day off? Oh, I work. Oh, that's cool. Not only do I work, I record myself working, so it's like double work. Man, so I cashed out on Rumble. Like almost a week ago. Why does it take so long for Rumble to send money through PayPal? PayPal's like instant, ain't it? So you're trying to tell me it takes a week or two for Rumble to check your shit? That seems a bit much. Well, I'm retarded and old, so I don't do shit every day. Must be nice. It's terrible. Yeah, it is kind of horrendous, not gonna lie. Like when God, I hate comparing it to Twitch, but when I was on Twitch, that shit was there like the next day, possibly 2 days later. And it wasn't even to PayPal. It was like to my bank account, right? So that means like whatever day that I did that, it probably happened that day, right? So they need to change up their payment. Of course, you can't criticize them, unfortunately. You can cheerlead, and they'll promote that, but you do any criticism, it gets kind of shut down. But that's already been talked about and made mention to Chris right in front of his face, and he acknowledges it and says we're trying to get other stuff, and it's been like 6 months, and I'm like, it takes you 6 months to figure out a better way to get people paid. All right, I'm gonna give the knife to this dude in this one, so let's go ahead and delete this. We will grab this person, get a good pose going. What pose do I want? I had no idea. I think I'm going to do this one. And then I'll put the knife in his hand, which I think is connected to him right now. So I have to unparent it for him. Is it this hand? No. What hand do I have selected? So it's this hand. There it is. First let's get it seen and then unparent. Yeah, it said like 8 to 14 days on this stuff, and I was like, are you serious? But on top of that, it's like I saw something on, where the fuck is this thing at? I saw something on X from, I hate to say his name, but was it something gaming? It's like Mac Gaming. He was one of the, I'm trying to put this nicely. He was one of the fucks that jumped on Rumble when they were doing that small creator program and literally streamed for like that month and then freaking just dipped out and left the whole time bitching about the platform that's paying him. And then like almost like every tweet I ever see of him, he's freaking shitting on everything that Rumble does, and I'm just like, fuck this cuck. Maybe that's why it's taking you so long to get paid, is because you're a little fuck about everything. Because he is a little dick. Like, everything. It's like, oh my lord, here we go again. I mean, it's not even like every little thing. It's more on the line of like, I find it, he's just hating the hate. That's what it feels more about it. I even called him out for it. Of course, he denied it. All this shit. Of course, he's going to deny it. Why wouldn't he deny it? But regardless. Does get old. Rumble has its problems. We all know. But he makes it sound like it's unusable when it clearly is usable. I'm going to try and do a grasp with this hand on this one. Not the thumb, the hand. There we go. That's pretty good. I just got to fix some fingers here. I don't know. I don't pay attention to X much. I don't use social media. Yeah, I mean, I use it to promote this stuff, and then also when I'm at work, I have nothing to do sometimes, so I'll scroll through and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I probably still use it quite a bit, unfortunately, because there is, you know, I wouldn't call it downtime. It's more like waiting time. It might only be like 3 to 5 minutes, but throughout the day, if you have like 10 or 15 of those, that still adds up to a lot of time, right? So I probably end up spending about an hour throughout the day scrolling through that, just because I have nothing else to do for like 2 or 3 minutes, right? It's like I can't jump in and watch someone for like 2 or 3 minutes. No point in me watching, you know? There's no video, you know, I don't want to do TikTok. That's not my jam. It is what it is, I guess, right? Alright, he needs to be happy and looking at me. So let's go ahead and do currently use. There are some creators that have legit reasons to complain about Rumble and how they have been treated. Agreed. Some creators. I know one creator that was streaming, and he had good reasons. And Rumble tried to help him out. Apparently it came out be his ISP and stuff, but I guess there could have been also a workaround from Rumble's side to make it a little bit better too, which never got done. Granted, the problem was actually the ISP, but Rumble could have helped that. So I know that problem, but you don't know how much work is involved for something that literally affects like 0.01% of people that's trying to stream. But I mean, then there's Ike. I love Ike to death, but man, that dude bitches more than a woman. Just saying. So he's constantly complaining. He has great ideas, and I feel like if he just voiced his ideas better, he might get heard. You know what I mean? Like tagging the gaming to the API of this site that has every video game ever. So whatever you're streaming, it automatically gets categorized into stuff. I'm like, that's a great idea. But then you read his tweet on X or whatever, right? And how he says everything. I'm just like, if this dude came to me saying this in this kind of way, I would ignore him too, you know? So I wish he would articulate his message much better. Let's get this character looking at y'all, because Ike has great ideas, but unfortunately, let's just be honest, he's a dick. So that's what makes him him. I enjoy watching his streams. Why? Because he's a dick. So we'll see. There's a lot of big changes. Like I heard like Tether just jumped in and just like gave a whole bunch of stuff, like what, 776 million towards uh, investing to make it better. So that's kind of cool. I wish I had more stock because I'm poor. So like every paycheck, I buy like one stock, maybe two stock. But I stop once it gets so high. That stock just went straight through the fucking roof. Like my stock doubled. I'm like, cool, that's awesome. I wish I had more than 27 shares. I think this will work. This looks nice. It's holding a knife. Maybe a little less DOF. Let's go with like maybe 10. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Let's go ahead and do this for 31. Yay. I've only done 5? Thought I'd done 6. Oh, well. Nope, I only done 5. I got my little mark down there over there. Alright. Let's see, 431. I'm just coding off to the side real quick. Got one more image, then we can change the scenery. At least until, and that'll be the last area. Once I'm done with the next scenery, I'm done with the free roam. Minus any complications of problems of renders that I might have to redo. Thankfully. I don't know, we will see. I'm not impressed by the type of people Dr. Disrespect has attracted here. I'm not seeing no difference, dude. I'll be honest with you. I even watch them. I don't see a fucking difference at all. I don't know what you're referring to though. Like types of people, as in like after he's done streaming, they look at other streamers, or types of people as in the people that's just only watching him and then they're dipping out, or what? You know, there's different aspects. So I don't know which way you're. Okay, now you just explain. You haven't been hit by the. I am so blind. I believe that's anti-Semitic trolls. Okay, we had those before. They might. There's probably more, but we've had those with Nick Fluent. I can't say his name. Fluente or Fluente or I don't know his name. But yeah, he's like crazy hardcore on that shit that's been on the platform. Maybe they feel brave because Dr. Disrespect is here. Or maybe they combine. Maybe there's a few with Dr. Disrespect and there's a few with Nick's crowd, and they combine their powers. You know, that kind of shit. But you know, there's an easy way to deal with that too. The streamer can quite easily ban the person just by right-clicking the name and saying silence for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, or forever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can do that in Rumble. Let me see. Rumble Studios. I cannot do it in Rumble Studios. So I would have to have, I would physically have to bring up my stream to do it. Oh, no, wait, what's this? Oh, check this shit out. That's something new I didn't know that they added. The cringe. Yeah, there's gonna be cringe everywhere, and I understand where you're coming from, dude. I definitely understand, and I'm not a fan of that shit either. I got my own pins and own views, but there's a time to place them. You know what I'm saying? And there's a time not to place them. When you're gaming, I don't feel like, dude. I honestly feel like if you're in the 3D world like me, stick in your lane. Although politics do pop up or whatever. Gaming, stay in your lane. You know, that sort of things. Now, if you're politics, I get you. Okay, cool. Uh, but it does happen from time to time. I want people to see them as what Rumble community. Oh, okay, you don't want to be known like the whole Rumble community as crazy anti-Semitic. I always fuck up on that word. Anti-Semitic people. It's understandable. Have you noticed how many furry streamers have popped up in the last year or on Rumble? Um, when you say furry, are you meaning those like what they call vloggers, the vloggers? Because if that's what you're referring to, and it has like the little animated character talking, that's not really them, but somehow it traps their voice and stuff like that. Yes, I have noticed that. And I actually popped in on a couple of different streams. One was cringe as fuck, but the other one was actually okay. He was just talking, bullshitting, playing a video game, and whatnot, and that was pretty cool. He was pretty funny. But the other one was complete cringe, dude. If that's what you're referring to, the vloggers. Okay. Let's go ahead and change this pose now. Well, not all virtual streamers are furries, but yeah, a lot of them are furries too. Yeah, I've seen a couple. They had the animated tails, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is this person doing? So I clicked on them, and but no actual furries. I've not seen a single one on Rumble. But I don't check gaming a whole lot either. I'll just be completely honest with you. I don't have a lot of time, and I got my people that I like to watch. And if I can catch them, I catch them. If not, it's no sweat off my back. So I'm not really looking for any more people to be watching. I'm trying to look for a pose that I can use now. Maybe I'll just go up close on him and just like block out his hands altogether. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, there's all types, dude. But and sadly, you gotta realize YouTube has a freaking fuck ton more than Rumble does, right? So naturally, you're gonna get them too because there's just some cringe out there. You know what I'm saying? Can't keep it all away, especially when you say free speech. Can't be just speech that you hate or people that you like. So there's gonna be them cringies. Can only hope that enough cringies don't give them enough hype to where they stick around. You know what I'm saying? Give them a different happy face. But Rumble has changed a lot since I first started 2 years ago. It's getting bigger, and when you get bigger, these things happen. I get it. I do get it. I wish they do some more work on UI. I find that YouTube's UI on both mobile and on the browser is much more user friendly. A lot more promotion and stuff that kind of and whatnot. And I feel like the rows of stuff that Rumble does is just not cutting it anymore. They need to fix that. They really need to fix that. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. So, but that's not my expertise either. You know what I'm saying? If someone asks me how to do something in 3D, I might be able to give them some direction. Doing that kind of stuff is not my call. I can only tell you what I notice. Yeah, it's just sad. We're not a happy little community anymore. The Rumble honeymoon is over, and now it's the real world. Yeah, but at the same time, can always get better. For instance, I can say fuck and not have to worry about getting shadow banned or deboosted like I just did on YouTube by saying that. Don't got that yet. Sorry, there's still some upsides. Let's get that mouth down. Dude looks weird AF. Yeah, I think that'll work. Did I already do this? No, I did not. The ultimate goal was always to get bigger and take down YouTube. I've been saying that for freaking years. So my effing god, downvote unsub banned from my Christian Minecraft server. How dare you say words? Exactly. I get, and that's kind of how like I feel about most everything. And it kind of annoys me. Like people will be like you're saying, like anti-Semitic. They're just words. Like the shit they call white people now. Just saying, man. That's why I'm so over the N word. Oh Lord, help us. What shall we do? Just words. You don't gotta listen to them. You're on a platform. You can leave. You don't gotta watch them. That's how I feel, anyways. They done beat the horse so much that Sage just really stopped caring about most shit. Plus, I got so much real life shit nowadays. It's like, ugh. 4 kids, 5 kids, however many fucking kids. Bought a house, got a full-time job, working fucking right now 8 hours overtime every fucking week. Come home, doing 3D stuff on the side, streaming, getting gout, keep on getting sick. It's like, oh my lord, I got too much on my damn plate. Well, as a goblin, I truly believe all humans are gross. That's fair. I agree. I mean, if you think about it, humans are gross. I mean, you you squat and you shit and you wipe your ass with a tree and you flush it through pipes to go into the ground. I was just like, people pick their nose. I mean, humans are gross. No lie detected. Like they're comparing humans to like other stuff, and like at some point, like I understand, like okay, they got a point, but then they're like, a pig is cleaner than a human. And I'm just like, bitch, you know nothing about a pig. Clearly, it's like pigs be rolling around in mud, dirt, shit, and they don't shower, they don't clean up. They run their fucking nozzle into that stuff, then they go and eat. So they're eating like food with shit on it and everything else. I'm like, no, humans are not that bad. Now, comparing them to other animals, like, okay, cool, I can see that and I can get that, but not to a pig. You're smoking some good shit if you think that a pig is cleaner than a human. Ugh. Oh yeah, the reason why I was like really hoping that Rumble will hurry up and pay me out is because there's a plugin I want to get, and that shit's like 100. So I'm gonna get this plugin, which will get my characters from with a quite a bit of work still because it's so hard, from Daz Studios to Houdini to Unreal Engine with the geo shell coloring, all the morphs and that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, this is what I need so that my next game can be in Unreal Engine. This is what I need in my life. So that's what I was hoping for. But by the time they pay me out, I'm going to get paid from my actual job, and I'll just get it anyways, I guess. Probably use that 200 to save for my next computer or something. Nobody talks about it, but if you have ever raised a chicken, they're pretty dirty birdies. You ain't lying. You got to clean that coop every daggum day, because they do be some dirty little shits. But man, don't they taste good? Mm. Go ahead and just like destroy them. Actually, I can't say that. Like, I used to like eggs, but that's one of the few things I can eat. So like right now, I'm completely egged and chickened out because the whole time I had gout for basically like the past 2 weeks. It seems like because I only had a span of like 2 days. I didn't have it. I ate nothing but like scrambled eggs, no butter, just straight scrambled eggs, and then I had plain boiled chicken. Now, that is gross as well. And then only water to drink. Ugh. You talking about rough. That is rough, dude. So, like I said, naturally, my foot was feeling a little bit better yesterday. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to McDonald's and got me a double, uh, the $5 meal deal because I save money any possible way that I can. Like, I'm so bad about saving money right now that, you know, when you go to an ATM, they want to charge you like $3, right? So like the max amount of money you can withdraw from the ATM is like $200. I only needed 100. I said, fuck that. I'm withdrawing $200 because they're going to charge me $3 either way. And then I will take that $100 and just save it for rent for next month. So then I don't need to do it just to save that money. That's sad, ain't it? But that's how I view everything now. That's just how I view everything. Oh, I got sidetracked. Rolling cigarettes. All right, cool. Let's go ahead. I need to load the other scene. So basically, this is going to crash. So let's go ahead and this is already saved. Did I save it over here? I did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it? Only did 6 images? I guess so. Huh. No. And then we will... I gotta bring up this to make sure that the task has been killed. Okay, it did. Dude, COVID wiped out my savings, oh God, keeping my family above water, left me poor as fuck. If I didn't own this house, I would be homeless. I feel for you, dude. I am quite sorry to hear that. I did not have the same experience. So I can imagine you're probably still pretty fucking pissed. If I could go back to work, I would. But my heart won't let me. Ugh. It's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, you got to take it easy, huh? What is the area called? I think it is... It's not Woman's House. It's not Side. Cabin area? Maybe this is it? Dude, like, you'll probably end up freaking mad, but, my COVID experience was nothing. Quite literally. Before COVID and after COVID, like even when they announced, hey, we're shutting the whole world down. Yep, I worked the very next day. So there was quite literally no change in my life whatsoever. In fact, I was mad because they said 2 weeks to slow the spread. And I said, oh, hell yeah, I want me a 2-week vacation. Yeah, never stopped working. Me or the wife. Wife was working at a nut house. Can't exactly just be like, leave the nuts to themselves, basically. They're a little kooky, so she had to stay as well. Hell, I heard that, like, Cali just opened up fully, like, less than a year ago. And now they're trying to shut down again? because of some, oh my god, there's a bird flu. I'm like, I'm not falling for this shit. Well, I got a few cigarettes rolled so far. All right, here we are. This is the final area that we're going to be working on. Nice. Let's see where we are at. We're on line 2,500. I need to get to line 2,613. Okay. This is mainly dealing with Celeste. We're also going to import a main character as well. I guess depending on how bad COVID was probably dictated on where you lived. Which is really shitty, ain't it? Ain't that some shit? I already got enough cigarettes for tomorrow at least. Now just rolling for today and then the next day, I guess. I gotta work tomorrow and then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm probably gonna be streaming Tuesday and Wednesday, both those days. But I always say this, I'm gonna try and stream all this week, but we'll see. Something always comes up. I'm getting a lot of work done at my house. They just put up the poles. They got done inspecting some stuff, so next week might have some house stuff getting done, so I have to go check that out. And these are the female versions, by the way, you wrong. Oh, I forgot to put my little tick thing going on, didn't I? What? Where's it at? Did I break it? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, what the heck's going on? Forgot where it's at. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we gotta get the MC over here. Then we gotta get, it's gonna be like one-on-one talks with all these aliens and whatnot. Interesting. This primitive alien culture hasn't learned women should be doing laundry when they're not doing dishes. Yeah, she's a witch doctor right here. So she's with medicine. And this one is the queen of the tribe. Yeah. I had someone tell me in the story talking about, you're trying to tell me the humans that have guns and armor, they can't, they keep on getting beaten up and ran away by these aliens that are basically using sticks and stones. And like in the story, I deliberately said that the creatures are running circles around the characters, right? In speed-wise, right? Said this several times. But I had a very interesting comment that made me chuckle and laugh. And the guy replied back to that whiner saying, ever heard of Star Wars? I was like, yes. Oh my God, they already have women practicing medicines. We're a doomed culture. Well, this one actually saved his life. When they first landed, he got shot with an arrow through his chest, and they were in the middle of combat and her tribe, she took like a team of like 3 or 4 hunters, took out the opposing squid heads, because that's the other alien. It's kind of like a squid head, and she brung him back and she patched him up. All right, let's get a pose for this. Then we can try and figure out how we're gonna set this up, because we're kind of packed in here like a sardine. Da 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 da. See what I got to work with. I got so many pose sets that you think I would have more than enough, but I still get some more. I think a little happy, joyful little pose like this is great. Oh, I'm going to have to delete this shield. Do a little turn-a-rooney on her. I'll move her over here a little bit. Kind of block the view. Or do something like this. I don't like the fact that she's taller than him either. There we go. That's better. I might just have all her stuff like right over here next to here. I don't know, man. I'm just goofing off a bit. I don't want to do dishes. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, well, it is what it is. You know, not making a sandwich, then you need to be doing dishes. This is how the world works, man. As long as they're not a girl boss, I'm okay. I will rotate this one to kind of look in this direction, though. Like that. Let's get these two to look at each other. I gotta rename these. Oh, let me show you some renders I did. They haven't been... They haven't been through Photoshop or Lightroom. But I thought these came out pretty good. I might redo them because I don't like these little spot spurlies. But I think it came out okay. I think it came out pretty good. You can faintly just see the rain on her. Just so ever so faintly. As it's raining. I got a pretty good lighting here and there. I think these came out pretty good. And the texture is pretty daggone good on the face. And this is a different angle. I'll have to fix this little poke through. Doesn't look too bad though. I should sue the grocery stores for making me... Oh, God, for making me have to wash dishes. Dear Lord, save me. Now that I can eat, I'm completely okay. Oh, yeah, when I don't have to do dishes anymore. I forgot. Once I move, I have to do no dishes. Wife doesn't have to do no dishes. I don't do no dishes anyways. I haven't washed a dish in fucking years. Kids, wife, none of them have to do dishes. Because we will have a dishwasher. So naturally that means that they're going to wash the dishes, then put them in the dishwasher to get clean. Because that's how it works. So I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't had a dishwasher in... Shit, I want to say close to... How old am I? 37. I haven't had a dishwasher in like 13, 14 years. Oh, I'm not naive. I've had a dishwasher before. I know full and well how they work. They come out cleaner because you clean them and then you put them in the dishwasher. You have to clean them off before you put them in. Yep. Or you will have to clog up your... Yep. You got to rinse them off. I know. I've had them before. And I like them. I saw this meme talking about... I'm so glad I got a Roomba. I clean my whole floor so it can travel around cleaning. Oh, sorry, I cleaned the whole living room so it can travel around without bumping into stuff, cleaning my floors. I'm like, bitch, you just cleaned your own shit. That's funny. I love it. All right, let's get these two characters looking at each other. All right, script, look at each other. Bam. What was the dialogue? Maybe like a faint smile. So cold outside, but I still want to smoke a cigarette. I've lost 15 pounds in 6 weeks, by the way. Just by my gout diet that I've been having to do and not drinking. See, it's been 1 month and 17 days. Okay, I gotta get some breakfast and do some dishes. You have a good one. You take care, dude. Take care, take care, take care. I'm about to go smoke a cigarette anyways. So it's gonna be wonderful. I gotta get done with more. I want to get done with more images, though. Camera 3. What's the camera 3? Oh, it's over there. Okay, gotcha. Well, we need to delete camera 3. Camera 3 is no longer required or needed. I'm gonna go with this image right here. Let's get that new camera. Daz makes things so easy, especially if you get a lot of these assets. Oh, we gotta deforce that shit. We gotta deforce this. So let's go ahead and do this. Bam, bam. Let's check the lighting. I'll do deforce last. Because that's gonna take a while. I'll probably deforce while I'm out smoking so that you guys don't have to wait for it to get done. You can watch my animation. Okay, lighting is perfect actually. So I won't have to change that at least. But we are going to have to do something about that skirt. And it might be because it is already deforced. I can try that first. If it's already deforced, by undeforcing it, it'll bring it back to its natural state. It might work, but I don't think it's going to work that way, but we will check. Is it this? Yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and undeforce it. Nope, I gotta deforce it. Not a problem, so what we gotta do is we gotta hide everything. I don't even need that. Hide you. Hide you. Hide you.
This seems a sort of paradox to say this.
Simulate. Start from memorized pose so that it goes from the T shape back down. And I'm going to start the simulation and then go for a cigarette. I'll be right back. see. Unmute. Uh-oh. What did I do? Awesome. I have no sound now. Or no music, shall I say. Oh, is that why? Nope, that's not why. Wonder why that happened. I had to open a new window of it after I unmuted it, which is weird as heck. Whatever. Anyways, it's done. And the deforcing is also done. So let's go ahead and bring all of our characters back in. I probably will be hiding that one. Might keep that one in this particular image, but the image was okay already. So let's go ahead and do a file, save. And this can be number 433. So I'm probably not gonna reach 500 images for this free roam, but it's gonna be over 450 for sure. Holy moly. This is the largest free roam I've ever done. Do a little bit of slow fade over here. Oh, get off my thing. Seven images in an hour and 15 minutes. That's kind of slow, but I mean, it's not bad either. I felt like I probably should have done more, but it is what it is. I think I'm gonna just get up close. Maybe just capture the hands and the head in this particular one. Maybe do like a little side shot. I think that'll be a good one and change the expression. Is it still saving? It is. Okay. Yeah, I figure these are gonna take longer to save because there's a lot of models in these versus the other one. They only had the 2 models, so it saved a little bit quicker. Gives me time to just keep rolling. The more I can roll, the less time I have to spend rolling later, especially when it's dead time like that. Just still okay. It's done. So let's go ahead and delete camera. Rumble bot, shut up. Something just like this is what I'm thinking. Let's do a new camera, do like that, and just jump right in. Just change the expression. Keep the same pose. Might even just bend the antlers back a little bit too. So let's find those antlers. Antennas. Let's go to where they at? Poses. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. See how that looks. Woo! 3 days till Christmas, huh? I'll just change the expression after this. A little bit more DOF would be fine. I think that'll be enough. Let's go ahead and jump out of here now. Oh, Celeste being awesome. That'll work. So many more to minimize. Because I'm going to have to minimize every one of these. I have been doing fairly well at keeping up with that. I do need to take a lot of images through Photoshop, and I haven't even touched Lightroom yet. But most of the Lightroom work is going to be copy paste and just slight tweaking. But you know, you got to realize, like, over 450 images, even though it's just that, it's still going to be like a minute to freaking do that. So, ooh, but we'll see. This song is kind of killer. It just stopped just like that. It's crazy. It had me going and just left me hanging, man. Gotta get me some tubes. I'm gonna be running out of tubes, I think. Oh man, the smoke shop is closed today too. I'll have to do that maybe tomorrow while I'm at work. Sometimes you got time to kill. We can go by like the store or something. One of the perks of the job, I guess. I don't think we're gonna be doing much of anything tomorrow because we're gonna be off the next 2 days, so you can't start anything. So it's basically just I'm pretty sure tomorrow is gonna be quite literally sit in the truck for 8 hours. Pretty sure that's how tomorrow is gonna go down. I am really thinking about getting some stuff on the Unreal Engine. I'll show you what I'm thinking about getting. Let me open up a page here. Is it this one? Alright, so I'm thinking about getting this one. I think this will be freaking awesome. Unfortunately, the price went rather high. It was not this much before. It was like 25, I think, yesterday. So maybe I won't be getting that one today. But man, doesn't this just look freaking stunning for a Magic game that I'm trying to create? This could be in like one of the rooms or one of the areas that I can. I had the perfect idea for this location. It could be for the teacher's back room or something, right? So let me try and find the other one. The cheaper one. I think it's this one. See, that's a little bit better. I can deal with that. And then the layout of it is pretty roomy. Could be like a classroom. So this is the room, which I could use. I will change the lighting and everything in this because I do not like that lighting. And it'll also give me some fun time trying to do the lighting in the classroom, right? So that I think this will work out fantastic. And as you can tell, it is not that bad. I wish the store had better setup though, so that you can add favorites and stuff like Daz does. I think they do a much better job at that. Okay, I need to get Nadia in this one. So let's do like this. And we will move this little midget flyer right here. And she's going to be the focus. Let's see how it looks. Does have a lot of models in this image, so this one's going to take a minute to render out. If you can only when I get it down to one model and I hide you know what's not showing, I can normally get a render to like 3 minutes, which is phenomenal. But once you have models like this, the render is going to take like 20, 30, 40 minutes to do, just because of the space that it's holding in the graphics card, which sucks. That's the one bad thing about iRay, is you got it uses the memory CUDAs and whatever it's called to render, but if the memory space is not held, like if you go above that memory space, it's slow. And also the more of that space you have, the quicker the render, which I generally hate that. I kind of wish that it did like an auto hide type of stuff too. Like it just auto hid what it's not getting rendered out to be in. Alright, this is okay. I think I'm going to move her elbow or her arm a little bit. It looks like it's clipping here. I want her to be the focus. Unfortunately, she's so small, she might not be the focus. I might have to add a little bit of DOF. So let's drop it down to 8 1/3. I think that's better. Now we'll take this arm, bend it out. That looks a lot better. We'll go ahead and save this out. Oh no, not 4,000. 435. Bow, 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 bow. I gotta make voices for all this dialogue too. Oh my lord. Well, that makes image number 9 at least. Not shabby. Now. Is it already done saving? No. I'm about to say. I was like, that was a quick save. Man, I can't wait to move. I'm gonna have me such a much better fucking setup. I'm gonna actually decorate too behind me. Once I move, I'll have a whole wall that I can decorate and get some freaking lights and that sort of number. So I think it's gonna be fantastic. What's gonna suck is when I get my new PC, trying to get this setup that I got going on over to that new PC. That is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Oh, it's done. Boop. All right, cool. Yep, it is indeed done. Now we're gonna give her a... I just realized her hair's off. Fuck. Dadgummit. Okay, not a problem. Hopefully I catch it when I'm minimizing. You see how it's kind of clipping and stuff? What we can do is go here, scroll down. I'm looking for head size right here, 5. And I look around, like right around in here when I do this. Boop. Now it's all purple. Now it fits. Ow! Just hit my damn heel. I don't like any of these poses. Let's try a different area then. Well, that didn't work out, did it? Oh, so I didn't have the character. I didn't have the character selected as Y. Ah. Itchy, 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 itchy. By the way, if you are liking the tunes, it is from someone on Rumble. It is copyright-free music, 24/7 radio. He records it at 18 hours and then throws it on Rumble. His name is Bass Rebels Music. Maybe I'll change it to this one. No, I already had that one. Yeah, I'll do this pose. Oh, she's kind of lower now, isn't she? That'll work. Just had to move it ever so slightly. I think all I gotta do for this one is twist. There we go. I think I just gotta move the thumb now a little bit. Yeah, getting there. It's amazing on how quick I can do this now because I know what joints to actually move. When I first started, I was fucking with shit and it took me so long to do this stuff. That is a long fingernail. There we go, finally. La 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 la. Oops. I really need to start making some videos with Unreal Engine and stuff. So, man, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Oh, that's hands, not head. Expression. That'll work. Now, what angle are we going to hit this with, though? Maybe something like this, a little bit downwards. I think that'll work. It's a little off because normally I'm hitting it from the other side, but let's just make it center. Do an eye ray and check it out. It sounds like some Street Fighter shit. That's not bad. There's a little bit of shadow over here, which is fine. It's too much DOF though. Let's increase that, make it look a little bit cleaner. That'll work. What's up? What the fuck is up with her eyes, though? Is it because she's so far away from... Zero, zero, zero? Where's the character at? No, that ain't it. Pretty much in the center. Could just be the lighting or something. I'll have it render out and I'll see how it looks. If it looks bad, I'll just redo it. That'd be 536. Boop. Already, or 436. Already punched it in there, didn't I? Cool, cool. And that ends up at that area. Cool. Nice, nice. Oh my god, we're getting so close to the end. Which is nice. Go ahead and roll a little bit more. Fuck it. Do 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 do. Maybe I ought to do. I think I am gonna. Maybe I'll do that today. Make a video of exporting characters from Daz to Unreal. And yeah, maybe I will do that today. Be on the lookout because I'm going to put it up on both Rumble and YouTube. But I think that is going to be it for me for today. I'm going to go ahead and start on that video and then maybe do some more of this or something. I might stream a little bit later. We will see. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Show some love. Hit the like, hit the follow. Get notified for when I go live or drop videos. And I will see you again either later or tomorrow or sometime. Anyways, take care. Bye-bye.